So today I'm taking my son to his French class, and we've been doing this for over a year now. And every time I have to go out today on Friday, there's always this feeling that am I really giving him the best experience? I mean, collectively, my wife and I, are we giving him the best experience? Because, truth be told, these aren't things that I've got the privilege that I had to enjoy growing up. I mean, I did go to school and all of that, but I can't recall spending quality time with my dad or him taking me places and all of that. But then here he is, all these activities. I take him for French, I take him for swimming, and so many other different things. And it's quite encouraging to see other parents doing the same, being able to provide a better life for their kids. I know people say things like, it's because you're now in a foreign country in the Western world where these things, if you don't do it, who else would? But whether I'm in Nigeria or anywhere I am really, I would still spend time doing this because I just enjoy it. And this is my own attempt at trying to start vlogging. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to keep this up, but welcome to my first ever, should I say, dad vlog? So this will be a mix of me doing things that are, founder life stuff, some things regarding what I'm building, my products, my company, but basically my life behind the scenes and me building in public. So, welcome. So now we're heading towards a place where we normally get snacks. He calls it snack while waiting for our next bus. I'm really looking forward to being able to start driving in the UK because I feel like the open bus can be quite daunting. But yeah, so snack time. Okay, which one do you want? None? Okay, we've got snack in the bag, so cool. Alright, so we didn't get to buy anything. This looks like a lot. Let me put on the ND filter. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so we didn't get to buy anything because I think we've been trying to do more fruit, and he's also starting to understand that. So fruit priority over any sugary stuff, and I think I'm quite impressed with that because I'm not a sweet tooth. His mommy is a little bit, but she's the one that started this whole healthy eating thing, and it's been working for us. What's even interesting is that I've been the food cooking person for the longest time, even before we met. But then when we met, she never used to cook. But then now she's the one doing all the cooking, which is so fun because I'm getting to see how she's exploring, she's figuring things out, she's trying new things, and now she's so obsessed with gut health. I used to have really crazy dry scalp and it used to be very itchy, and she's made stuff that's really helped. So the whole idea is being able to heal your body from the inside out, not necessarily trying to use different products, apply on your skin, on your hair, and it's just been fun. It's just been really, really, really beautiful seeing that. Iri also had lots of eczema on his hands, and she figured out a few things to give him that he ate, and basically his body healed from inside. We used to apply a lot of products on his body, but now, that just cleared up, and it took less than a week to have all of these things done. So if you're a parent watching and you're really looking for ways to help your kid improve their gut health, and everything will sort of flow, the best way possible. So we're back at the bus stop now, and we'll just take a break, give him some snack, and hopefully he would, enjoy that. He didn't have any of the snacks, but I did eat some of it, so that was cool. I mean, not some of it, just 2 sticks of carrot. While I'm waiting, I just want to share a word of encouragement to any parent who is hoping to be present for their kid. It's a very beautiful thing, but it's also very hard. And I know that. I know how crazy it can be having to do this every day when they are sleeping, when they are awake. So learn to use your kid free time wisely. What business do you want to start? What side hustle or side quest are you trying to get on? Those things matter a lot because they help you. They help you in ways you don't even know right now. Personally, I feel like until I had to start using the time I have away from him to improve the things I do every day, things were really, really hard. And I just really want to encourage you to get better. So my boss is here and I'm gonna go. So, I'm not gonna lie right now, I am so sleepy because I did go to bed a bit early last night, around 9:30, 10. But then I woke up 4:50 this morning to get ready to go to the gym by 5:15. Got to the gym around 5:30, and I did, I had my workout session till about maybe like 6:30. Got home 7:50, and I had to, jump into work straight up because, that's the only time I got to really work today. And then after working for like an hour, got ready for French. Mo gave Ira's bath, and so I don't know. I'm sitting on this bus and I'm actually really, really tired. My eyes are closing, but I'll brush through it, I guess. Almost at the venue. And one of the fun things with French is that Ira is always just jumping around. It's always so excited, always jumpy. Yeah. What do you want? Do you want water? Do you want milk? Fruit? Snack? Snack? Okay, I'll get you some. Well, just in time for the class. And Area is having his, snack. Is this how this vlog thing is supposed to go? I'm just talking and showing people stuff. Feels odd. Well, let's see if I will get better. So there's the snack, and me on time attack. So let's see if I will get YouTube famous, so that my first paycheck will be used to buy a car. Man, that's interesting dreaming. But yeah, so before the bus came, I was sharing how it will be quite necessary for parents to use their kid-free time wisely. And what I mean by that, as I was explaining, is when you know that you don't have a lot of stuff going, on days where, let's say your partner is taking the kid from you, it will be good to make good use of that time, because having the freedom to be able to also do stuff that you care about is really, really important for your mental health. Like, you have no idea how important that is. So take that as a thing. All right, well, French, and we'll see you in a bit. We just finished French, and it was quite interesting. I learned a couple of songs too. We're starting new songs next week, so these old ones already feel like national, like, memory anthems for me. Putty, putty. And it's interesting that I learned French when I was little, but Nigeria now forgot how to speak it. So now I'm learning to pick it up again, particularly because of him. So that's fun. But yeah, so right now the sun is out and my hands are freezing, but my face is burning. And I think this is one of the interesting things about the UK, which is why I feel like people talk about the weather a lot in this part of the world, because it's unpredictable. Unlike, Africa, where you can easily predict what the weather is going to be like. And there's just three types: rain, sun, and that's it. But here, like yesterday, there was a lot of rain. And then today, there was a lot of snow last night, because on my way to the gym, I saw lots of snow in actual layers, and now the sun is out. So it's quite interesting seeing all of that. And I guess that's why people talk about the weather a lot. Yeah, so heading to the next stop to get the bus back home. And that's 4 hours of my life gone. 4 hours. I'm currently walking along a path that leads to the stop. But one thing I'm realizing now is, as much as I like to do these things for my son, I feel like the experience for me is also a beautiful thing, because I never knew how to swim. Like, it's not something I learned growing up, right? But then, since I've been taking my son swimming, I've also been picking up, the skills, like being able to float and all those basic stuff. And then when my wife planned a trip for my birthday, there was a pool in the lodge, in the hotel we stayed in. And I, decided that, let me just try. She showed me the basics, how to move, the hand movement and all of that. And by the end of the 40 minutes time at the pool, I was able to move from one end of the pool to the middle. And by the next day in the morning, I was going end to end. And that made a lot. I was like, wow, I never thought I would be able to do something like that in my life. And that was just from, experiencing the things he's experiencing. So, I don't know why I said that. Lost my train of thought. Anyway, this path of taking is really nice. Let me show you. So I'm just trying to check what time the bus is going to get there. So we've got less than 8 minutes. All right, so we have to hurry. Sorry, I can't show you anything right now. Time is not on our side. Anyway, how was French? You liked it? Yes? Practice. Okay. You want some snacks? No? Oh, okay. Tell me about it. Yeah? Trees. Trees. Did you see trees? Where are the trees? Where's the tree? On the point? Trees. So we just got home and I couldn't document anything while I was on my way back because it was just very interesting and Irene wanted to sleep, so I just said it'll be good to not make that a thing. But right now, I'm really really hungry, and there's some jollof rice that was meal prepped that was prepped like on Sunday, and that's just been steamed. So one of the interesting things that we've been doing in this house is we don't have a microwave intentionally, and we try to cook from scratch. But then some weeks get really busy, so we meal prep, and to get the food back to its normal condition, you basically have to do we steam the food, and there is this thing that they use that I saw online. It's a bamboo steamer, but then I haven't gotten that yet. I was supposed to get it, but I haven't gotten it yet. So we're currently using a big pot to do the steaming, and the food actually does come out not soggy. It doesn't come out too fried like you would in a microwave. So that was actually chill. So just one of those things that I was like, oh, that's cool. This is really cool. But as of right now, after eating, I have to get back to work because there's a lot of stuff to do. And bless you. Yeah, so that's it. Here, come. Want to see?
Oh, that's halfway. Halfway.
Yeah, so that's food and all of that based on the plan. Do you want some snack? All right, let me get you yours, the one you didn't finish. So, did you enjoy French? Hmm? Remedy? Did you enjoy French? Mo dá mi lóhùn. Tí máa ń bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ kó máa dá mi lóhùn, ṣó ti gbọ́? Mo ti gbọ́. So for me, one thing that is very interesting about being a dad is anytime I need to do something all by myself, I realize that luxury isn't there anymore. But then, what makes it better is that I get to have company almost every time. And it can be quite interesting because I'm an introvert, and if I go married, I always love my own space. Like, nobody interfering and all of that. But sometime in 2019, I started to figure that there's going to come a time in my life where I can't avoid having people in my space. So I started learning and practicing how to accommodate people more. But then not just accommodate people, spend quality time with them. And at some point I decided to spend some time with my sisters and a few friends. And I realized that as much as I really wanted to have my own space, it also made sense to be able to genuinely have people who you care about always with you. So now that I'm a dad, I've got a wife and a son, it's not that difficult to even do those things because if I need to maybe go on a walk, taking my son on a walk is always fun because he gets to explore, see things, and he loves to ride his bike now. So, I taught him how to ride the bike. But then I learned how to ride the bike when I was 21 all by myself when I bought my first bike. But then I was getting to teach him from a very young age. This whole parenting thing just adds more gold and beauty to your life. But it's important for you to get it right when it comes to choosing a partner. Because that could either make or break the whole thing. So I'm really grateful that I've got the kind of partner I have. Who's also someone who sacrifices a lot just to make sure that our lives are chill. By the way, it's really the weather in Scotland is so good today. You can see, yeah, like so good. Anyway, so I think this would be the point where I draw a curtain for this vlog. So that was a very basic, simple day. 4 hours or 5 hours. Yeah, like 10 a.m. till no, from 9 till about 1 p.m. of my life dedicated to my son every Friday. After eating now, I'll put him to bed for his nap, and I'll pick up some of my work, startup work, and personal consulting. So, thank you for listening to me. Let me know what you feel like about this vlog. And you've been doing this for a while, or you know more about vlogging, please give me pointers. How should I make it look? Is there any cinematic vibe that would make more sense? Just let me know. I really would appreciate that help. All right, that's it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Anyway, do you want to say bye bye?
Bye bye.
You say
Bye bye.
bye bye.